There's soup in here today. Welcome to the freaking halfway point. It's day 15 out of 30. We're halfway there. So at the end of the video, we're gonna do like a little recap situation. Let's do it. Meh. It's another suggestion from Abby. Abby and Jolie fighting for the top spot of who's suggesting what. But she suggested Blanche. Hashtag she waits. So you know who I'm talking about, because no, this is not Blanche from the Golden Girls. Another thing that Abby and I connected over is our love of Iliza Schlesinger, the comedian. She had a little dog named Blanche who was adorable and was always there for all of her specials. And Blanche passed away a little while ago. And the hashtag she waits was always something that Iliza said and like used on Blanche's Instagram and this whole thing. We're painting another doggy. Let's do it. Look at that freaking face. I'm not bringing you in. There's too many things going on, but look at that freaking face. Oh my gosh. The section we're working with today is here next to Mr. Niffler. I'm gonna give it a background. I was scrolling through the Instagram and I saw a really pretty couch that was like a dark teal kind of background. I think I'm gonna stick to that. I have yellow on my palette, I have some blue, then I have white. So I'm gonna try and mix something that I like. I'll take that blue over here, the yellow, but I want it to be like a blue or green, and then we add the white. So we're up here, I added a little bit of yellow to make it a greener thing. Oh, we're ruining the turtle! Whatever, the turtle shouldn't be on land. Or some of them should, or whatever, you know what I mean. Okay, and then let's go in and add some of the white, maybe a little more yellow. Okay. Yeah, all right, let's just do it. I'm just going in. It's the halfway point. I've been doing this for a while. I'm just going, okay? We're going quick and we're doing it. Why? Because I'm cranking it out, man. I don't want to speed paint, but also it's the background. We can go a little bit faster here. Should I do a textured background like I did with the sloth? I should totally do a textured background like I did with the sloth. Okay, go. Uh-oh, there's a wrinkle in the tape. Oh, well. We'll find out next time on Daily Dose of Andrea. That was actually a comment that I got a little while ago when I did my Bob Ross video. It's like, I got my Daily Dose of Andrea. It was great. I was like, oh, I like that I'm something people need a dose of, you know? Although usually the thing is, you can only handle them in doses. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it as no one can see anybody, and this is a way to connect. Yeah, let's get some marbling in there. Yeah, make it interesting. Throw in some streaks of other things. I'm just doing some crisscross motions with different swipes of paint on there, and if I do it too much, you can see it blends away. Ugh, the nerve. Kinda like that. While that's drying, let's prepare some stuff that we're gonna use to make Blanche's adorable freaking face! I'm gonna get some brown, I'm gonna mix it with some yellow, and I'll have red available if I need it, and white available if I need it. That feels good. Yeah, I want brush 6 for this. Let's try and make some Blanche brown. Oh, that looks like poop. No, let's get some red. How do you make a golden brown? So we just needed to find a balance between white, yellow, and brown. This is fine. Okay. Blanche. Okay. So we got the little ear up here. It's got a bit of a tuft. And then she's got her adorable head. And then this. Yeah, I may speed this up for you guys. I'll get like tuft. Just gonna sort of speckle that in. Tap. And then her adorable little body covering up all this cool streaking, but whatever, it's fine. That's where her front arm is, her front paw. I'm not gonna include the hand that's down there. That's someone's hand, like reaching for her paw. I'm not gonna include that. We're just gonna do her, because that's what this is about. This is about Blanche. I'm just gonna fill this in real quick for you. It'll be right now. I'm having too much fun with the snapping. I did do a little bit of darkening here because she has an almost black area to her there, and I just wanted to sort of delineate where that is. I think I want to put in areas of her face and then that curve where her ears are like where they're attached to her actual skull. Like some black and some brown involved, and just sort of zhuzh out where those are. Not sure if zhuzh is the right word, but we're going with it. Got a different brush 6. I really want to know how they decide what numbers these brushes get, because this is a brush 6. The other one was a brush 6. There's like a bunch of brush 4s. Oh, this is actually brush 5. Scratch that entire thing. I'm still curious. Whatever. I got black. I got brown. I'm gonna make like a really, really dark brown. So I've gotten some black on my brush. I haven't really fully saturated it, but I'm gonna get a big scoop of brown. Oh, I just got my hand in there. Whoops. And I'm bringing it down here, and I'm just darkening it with the black. Right, darken, darken, darken. Actually, a little more black. Whoa. Ooh, yeah, there we go. And I'm still keeping the shape of my brush. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, so that's like the side of her head, and she has some of that action. And then there's that. There's this fold because her ear is a little flopped down, and that's freaking adorable. Amazing. I'm gonna use this dark brown to make that area of her little body. It's still a little too wet. Let me give it some dry time. Okay, I'm gonna continue with getting in the little darker areas. We're just gonna put that in there, and she's very fluff. It's very fluff. We're gonna flick, 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 flick. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. Brushes down that way, and then you can bring that down. I'm gonna make it even darker because it is almost black, but if you look carefully, it's not quite all the way black, but it is pretty dark. But maybe we just use black and sort of work it into the brown. Cool. I'm gonna continue to like put all of the dark stuff little by little. I don't normally do finer details like this right away, but I need that visual. I need that shape right now, just so I feel like something is right. It's got like a little thing there, adorable little like ear flap thing there. There's some darkness there. Okay, cool. I'm digging. I'm digging. Got a little bit darker. A pretty little girl. Okay. And she has very swirly fur. So I want to give little like swirls and flicks and stuff. We might need a wet script liner brush to do that stuff, so I'm gonna save it for later. For now, let's start getting into shaping her face with a more accurate color, because right now this just feels a little too, not that like golden brown reddish color that she really is. I need more white. Yeah. I straight up Googled how to make a color like this, and it suggested adding some orange, so I got a little bit of orange. I'm just gonna see what happens. We got the brown and the white. Look at that. Okay, orange. That's nicer. I actually want a little bit of red. I just want a little bit. I really hope I don't wreck it. I just want a little bit. I just want a little bit. A little bit. We'll see what happens. Ready? You're watching. Ready? Here we go. No. Will the yellow cancel it out? Maybe. Let's see what that looks like if I actually paint it on. I love it. Okay, okay. It's okay. I take back that I love it. Doesn't feel right. I don't know. Okay, you know, if I don't get the color exactly right, you'll still be able to frickin' tell who she is. Iliza will. You're gonna tell Iliza I did this, right? You're gonna help me get to Iliza Schlesinger, right? Please. I love her. Really is one of my favorite comedians, if not my favorite comedian. Andrea, remember when you said you were gonna start with the face? You're right. Okay. She's sort of got like a beard happening because she's a dog. Similar to the hedgehog, right? Where we just sort of like flicked in some of this color and then went and got a different color and flicked that in. So because her fur is a way different texture than the hedgehog and the niffler than Miss Bailey Marie. We can do the different flecks and the different flicks of color because that the texture is what do they call that? I think they call that feathered. Just sort of flicking in the different color. I need something redder. It's redder, but it's like a red brown. I wish I had, I don't have the color. Maybe my brown is too cool. I don't mean cool. I mean cool as in like cool versus warm tones. My brown might be too cool to balance out. It's like I can see it forming. We're learning color theory today, or something along those lines. So the key here, make your own orange, add it to your brown and white. There's your lesson in mixing a color for today. And we'll go in and sort of shape out. Yeah, that's the one. That's the color. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there it is. Actually, that's like absolutely perfect. And I'm amazing, and this is amazing, and Blanche is amazing. Okay, cool. Good talk. Awesome. Fantastic. We're gonna blendy, blendy, blend. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Seriously, I'm really excited about this color. I never thought, growing up, that I would be excited about paint colors when I was an adult. But here we are. I mean, I've been excited about going and buying vegetables. What weird thing do you get excited for now that you're an adult? For me, it's like vegetables and getting a new appliance. Ugh, heaven. Now for real, we're getting into the face. I'm actually just gonna use brush 0 for this. Just gonna go into the black. What should we nickname brush 0? The OG. Get it? Because 0G? No, but that sounds like it's moving slowly. Whatever. If you have an idea for what I should nickname brush 0, write it in the comments below. Okay, so we've got adorable eye number 1. And adorable eye number 2. And I'll do details later. I just want to place things. Adorable nose number 1. Things are not perfectly proportioned. Again, I'm gonna go get flatsy because I want to make a line for that smile. Got a nice flatsy. I'm gonna angle it like this because it's not like a thin line mouth, but I still want to use the lining capability of this brush to make it better. Like right from the middle of her eye, side, and then down. Like that. And I'm gonna bring it up because there's her little gums. Cool. I'm sure you can see it in that camera. This looks friggin' ridiculous right now. Oh man. Well, I have flatsy. I'm gonna start making the eyes a little bit darker. And now I wanna make her actual eyelid. So we've got, when I do like the highlights for this, I'm definitely gonna shade this a little bit more specifically so that you can tell the difference between like the outline of her eye and the actual eyeball. But for now, we're just gonna get that shape in there. Oh, the process is weird. Her mouth can curve up like that. Okay, cool. There's her tongue. That already looks so much less creepy. Let's do some fur. So I have here a script liner brush. It is a brush 0, but see how it's like long and thin, right? It's longer and thinner. I'm gonna wet it. I'm gonna add it to my fur color mixture that I made because I want it to operate like ink, right? I want it to move very specifically, but flow. Yeah, different furs like that. You can barely tell that it's showing up though because it's so similar in color. So maybe we need to add a little white. Maybe we just need to add a little white. Yeah, oh, perfect. Great. Awesome. Amazing. And I know right now it looks like a little bit much, but this is not the only color that I'm going to put into her fur, right? This is sort of the highlight color. And I'm just going to keep sort of adding it in, making her look nice and flirty. Abby and I went to see her live 2 years ago now, 2 Decembers ago, and Blanche was there because Blanche is always there. So she'd always like open the show with her or close the show with her. Blanche, so cute. And because we saw her in December, Blanche was wearing this like dog Santa dress. Stinking adorable. Because we only ever saw her in the Netflix specials, but now we've seen her in person. Cute freaking dog, man. I mean, look at her. Just look at that face. Look at that punham. There's a little area here that's a little bit lighter than, it almost looks white in the picture. Fluff out that little spot, and I'll make it look less when I layer in some low lights and stuff. I'll put like 1, 2 flicks in there. Yep, done. Oh, sometimes you do what you need, and then you're done. You're just done. I want to get the majesty of this beard-looking thing going here. I think I've decided that brush 0, this brush 0 in particular, is really great for furry creatures. Really great for furry creatures. Because it's done me well for a lot so far. Eyebrow thing happening. Got some cute eyebrows. I just added some brown so that I can like darken here. So brush that in. That's a bit much. I'm probably gonna blend that out in a little bit. Yeah, I've noticed that I do a lot of color placing and blending later. I don't know if that's good practice, I don't know if that's bad practice, but it works for me. Oh, those are the cutest little hairs I've ever made. And she's got something sort of blending in here. Bringing it forward, make it look like there's a muzzle there. Beautiful. She's got like a little brown guy there. And then she has white fur around her muzzle and like right under her chin. I'm gonna clean off this brush and get the white. I don't want too much paint on the brush, right? Just that much to control exactly how much I put on here. Just sort of scratch it in. Under her mouth is pretty white. Oops. Like that. That's really, really white. Maybe I do just throw in a little bit of brown to make it more of an off-white. Because I am not ambidextrous, it's kind of hard to get the same texture from one side to the other. But we're trying, you know? We're trying. Oh, look at that gorgeous little girl. Look at that gorgeous little girl. Let's see if we can zhuzh up this beard a little bit more, make it make a little more sense. Going along. Well, like, it doesn't just stop there. It sort of keeps going. Because she, you know, they don't know exactly how old she was. Iliza, like, adopted her from a shelter. She does a whole bit about those commercials for the ASPCA. Because they, like, haunt you. They know when you're, like, home alone, sad. Somehow they always frickin' know when you're just actually sad about stuff. Okay, we're doing. So much better already. Okay, we're going back into our actual fur color. And see how I go really far back on my brush? I think I get a more like natural swirl to it. I'm less likely to like shake it out of place. I'm gonna start doing some low lighting. So I'm making that mixture where I took ketchup and mustard and mixed it with brown, but I'm not adding white. Oh, that's almost like not dark enough. Okay, then maybe we just try straight brown. Let's see what happens if we go straight brown. That's not bad at all. I like that a lot, actually. Getting some curvy curves in here for the swirly bits of her fur. Yeah, okay. I'm sort of going in and out of a darker color and a lighter color whenever I go back to my palette, making the transition shades happen. And some darker bits coming down here. Blend into that a little bit. Oh, I hope I do Eliza proud. This was her sweet little girl. Eliza, I'm sorry if this isn't up to par. I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning how to do this. I want to do you proud. This is the point. And the same thing happened when I did a portrait of Ray and of my friend's cat and of Sadie. I just start throwing in details places, right? There's not a lot of rhyme or reason to it. I just sort of start putting in texture in as many places as I can, because the more you just sort of like add details and keep things moving, the more three-dimensional things will start to look, and you'll start to see everything just feel a little bit more natural. Like even those little strokes already look like she has a much furrier face, and that's what I want, right? I want to make sure that you can tell that she has fur and she's not just a solid dog. More like darker brown, try and fleck that in here and there. Okay, I want to make myself some brown ink. That didn't swirl in the slightest. Okay, hold it back, hold it back, hold it back. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I haven't done anything over here. Fur over here. Also has some fur over here. And you see how when I added the white, it was there and then it blended. So how nice is that? Add a little white to that brown. Come on, there we go. It's not doing the fur thing I wanted to do. Okay, not what I meant, but that's okay for now. It's much better. Okay, it's much better. Some fur down that way. To white. I need that dark. So I'll bring that down into there. Cool. I'm liking it, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. When it comes to this beard moment, just putting in a little more layers of the flicked out fabric. Flicked out fabric? Fur. She has a nice little highlight like right there. I'm gonna try and make that happen. Let's see. Done. Stop. Don't do it. Okay. Curl. Need a little more low lighting under the beard to shave the face, to trim the beard. Anybody? Try to release miracle makes a tricks are true. When I was doing the portrait of Bailey Marie, I wanted to give her chin sort of a whispery, or a whiskery look. I used my other brush 0, and I patted down the head a little bit and sort of frayed out the hairs. I was able to give it a curl and like a streaky look. So I'm gonna see if I can do that with some brown. It's sort of doing something. Right, see? Look at that. That looks like fur. And by the way, there's no way this is good for your brush, but it's doing what I want it to do. So whatever. The thing is, there's not always enough paint on there to actually like make something happen. Got that eyebrow thing there. That's really dark, but at least it sort of looks like there's actually something freaking there. Yeah, oh my god. Look at that face. Okay, she needs a mouth. She needs like a tongue and some teeth. Let's do it. I'm gonna make my pink this time for her tongue. I'm gonna get back into that red. And I'm using Flatsy. He's got a little tongue in there. And I'm gonna wipe off my brush but not clean it off and go into the black a little bit because there is some shading, like there's a shadow over in the back, right? And there's the line down the middle. Well, let's tap that in. And now she needs some pearly whites. I might try and dot in each tooth with just the corner of Flatsy. And I'm gonna clean up that bottom edge just with some black so that her gum line doesn't look all weird. She needs some nostrils. Oh, and she has those beautiful, like, eyebrow things. I think we're done with Miss Blanche. Well, that's one of the cutest things I've ever painted. as promised, since this is the halfway point, I'm gonna give you a little tour of all of the paintings. We'll see what we have so far. I'll go backwards, okay, because you haven't gotten a close-up of Blanche yet. So here we are, we've got Blanche right here. That was our day 15. We go backwards. We had day 14, which was my family, as though we were on The Simpsons. Day 13, down here was the solar system. Day 12 was the tap shoes. Day 11, no, that was day 10. What was day 11? Day 11 was the sloth. Day 10 was the mug pattern. Day 9, I think, was the niffler. I think day 8 was the orchid. Day 7, Apothic A. We have Bailey Marie down here. I'm sorry, I don't remember the order, but then there was the sunrise, sunflower. We had the tree and the hedgehog, and then Catch Me If You Can was first. And here's the whole thing so far. Look at that. Yay, we're halfway through. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much to all of you who have watched this far. I'm also staring at Ray now, realizing we didn't have a dry time break, so maybe she can help with the sign off. I'm sorry, I forgot the dry time break. Thank you for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe. And bye! Alright, so today's end screen is a little bit different, more of a vlog style. I just needed to report that, I didn't put that ball in there. Nope. That means that little lady, she put that ball in there. What do you have to say for yourself? Silent treatment. Of course.